Yeah. There's some things I can't help learning. The time and they make me feel selfish. The time and they make me real nervous. But that make me a real person. Anything sus, I'm allergic. I grew up in the hood, I deserve it. Pay me for my name, trying to maintain. What a shame when the day ain't perfect. I'm a slave on a modern ship. NBA, NFL, not on politics. Got bored on them, got the walls on them. Nowadays they're treating music like tourism. What is pop, what is not? What is different when you're not? Still I'm gripping on the knot. Paranoid when I'm counting every dollar, cause tomorrow ain't promised when you're black. Should I say, anybody going through it like I did? Skin color hybrid, one false move, sending bullets through your car lids. 12 circle block, but they still run where I live. Buddy get a 9 for the slot. Gotta figure out the add time to the clock. Tick, tick, tock, tick, tick, tock. Load the Mac, put it back when the shit finna drop.
My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I'm just trying to live my life. All we know is sacrifice. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I just wanna make it right till we reach the afterlife. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I'm just trying to live my life. All we know is sacrifice. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I just wanna make it right till we reach the afterlife.
Ironic how they wet you up when you drip too much. Acid, say I trip too much. Talk a lot of shit, give lip too much. Exposure, showing how I live too much. Hard on my sleeve, think I give too much. Outlaw, shooting from the hip too much. Wild boy, never shucking down for money. High boy, meet me in the clouds or something. Crowd roar, marshmallow, styles will rumble. About 4 face facts, this I humble. If the world was mine, I would watch it crumble. Toxic mind, I get in lots of trouble. Bartender, please give me double. Sin on the rocks, I sin a lot, but that's okay. It been on facts. I swear, I got more facts.
My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I'm just trying to live my life. All we know is sacrifice. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I just wanna make it right till we reach the afterlife. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I'm just trying to live my life. All we know is sacrifice. My, oh my, I'm just trying to catch the vibe. I just wanna make it right till we reach the afterlife.
Yeah. After this, I don't even want to talk to people. Feel me? yeah. I'ma just get right to it. Yeah. Come on. This is bigger than a post with an irrelevant caption. This is organized knowledge and intelligent action. This is since 06 trying to create legacy. Boss talk, stocks, real estate and equity. You fake Pat Beverly's, always trying to shut down Russ. You foul, stay the fuck around us, cause you can't fuck with me, so you lie instead. You lazy, you black China head, but I can't give them clout, that's a courtesy bag. Can't forget about I wanted what I currently have. Selective memory, I'm blocking all the bad games out. Even though I got more fuck ups in a halfway house. But since the match came out, I've made M after M. You not a boss, you get your percent after them, that's rough. Money sewn up, no more audience to fashion over ads and OnlyFans made it obvious. I'm sorry, but I'm not. My sentiment is y'all stay throwing shots so you can get what you give. Fuck you back then, right now, and tomorrow. I'm high in Africa, smoking Kilimanjaro. I'm a young guy, but still I bleed, so I'm post where I'm at till I leave. And they're killing black people like there's nothing. Actually, it's past the point of killing, this is hunting. Gotta do something, gotta do my part. So I went and raised $500,000 for the cause. Shout out to the ones on the front lines, getting they fight on. I'm talking about Tamika, I'm talking about my son. I'm keeping the lights on for my whole damn family. So I don't give a fuck if some hoes can't stand me. I still want Grammys, tell the chapters. Artists go broke cause they sell the masters. You a player, I'm an owner, so I'm richer than most. How you diss me in a song and you sitting in coach? The audacity, I'm getting tired of y'all. Keep it real, deep down, I'm inspiring y'all. You know the showbiz says don't plan, real idiots. My goal is buy land, build businesses. And my lawyer, my manager, Ashkenazi. Building empires like Ghazi Shami. Skin real smooth, but my wrist is rocky. I don't want the pussy if you drink Dasani. Looking in the mirror like I knew we'd make it. 500,000 for the Boosie bracelet, another 100,000 for the MJ hoop. Success came true. Ooh, different colors, I know you're gonna remember these eyes. I could give a fuck less if an enemy dies. Fuck them, fuck you. Hut one, hut two, set height, hand it off to myself, run through all the obstacles. I'm always calling audibles. My cup up is phenomenal. I feel like I'm responsible for artists trying to do it their own way and move at their own pace. It's you versus you, dog. You running your own race. I'm locked in. After this, I'm top 10, dead or alive. You better decide which side of the fence you reside. Cause I don't fuck with the back and forth. I make a bitch go get it like a Labrador. I'm a platinum plaque ambassador. Cause I don't got one career, dog, I'm master for. But I'm not done yet. The critical thought is the industry is run by invisible bosses. Through the midst of the fog, I can see what's true. Only way to beat the game is don't play, fuck you, come on.
Come on, man, we playing a whole nother game, right, Russ? Hey, yo, I remember listening to your shit on SoundCloud. You in Jets now. Tell these niggas how them clouds sound since they had it backwards. One of the best to ever do it on G.O.D. 20 plus in the game yelling C.O.B. Cause the industry is all about who dicks who broomsticks who. With no Vaseline, they just move shit through. Nigga, who is you? They gon' screw him too. You came into this game to be a cool rich dude. Eating roof Chris food by your new bitch, a new shih tzu. But the true issue
Floats one on, and Cam Bam gets a save, needs some help, but Moondog shoots down to get a dunk on this one.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
2 defenders there, but Moondog goes up that much sooner, and we are tied just like that. Was about to stream, but accidentally clicked the... not always, but it's usually pretty good. Another shot there. Astral Aurora turns it away. Here's Jace, the captain for Aurora, sends it to the midfield, and they're going to try their hand at offense. Out to the side wall. Here's Jace. Mighty Donut now says, let's go Astral. A lot of Astral fans wanting the upset. The number 1 seed versus the number 4. They got to be careful here. Here's Jen. Is able to take it out. Frying Saucer sets up Moondog, who already has a goal on the evening.
Killtrocity.
And this game 1 has had some demos, had some hits already. Both teams look fresh and fast. That'll waterfall. That could be shot at. Jace gets up. Not on target. Moondog can't get the second touch. Here's Frying Saucer to plead his case. And he's in.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo. ¡Ojo, Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
And Worm Gaming bounce back immediately. We had a quick goal, a quick lead for Astral Aurora, but that is a thing of the past. Worm Gaming was able to match that effort and now take the lead. Another demo. I told you there was hits here. Empty net, not quite. Jace sends it across. Good shot, but well defended by Worm Gaming. Hopped over to orange corner. Moondog is up in the air for it. And Moondog, he seems to be pretty fearless when an aerial is needed, so Aurora would do well to watch out for that. Here's Yazi, the captain. Haven't called his name, and what a save.
Outstanding.
By Jace. And here's Cam Bam. She's lining up out of the corner. I thought the boost situation might be in dire, but she has a good 50 lands to the blue corner. Here's Jen. Had that early goal, but been quiet ever since, as Aurora is trying to get creative and find a way to penetrate this defense of Worm Gaming that has suited them well. Moondog up against the wall, surveys the field, 10 boosts to his name. He's gonna try a one hopper, and Cam Bam, easy clear for her. Shot off the post, and Moondog must have heard Ernie. Must have been reading the chat.
Mathematical!
Ernie says Worm Gaming will take the dub, and Moondog agrees with goal number 3. 58 seconds now. And if you're just joining us, Aurora, it was just about theirs to lose. Frying Saucer with a fantastic dunk. Now he wants to play some mind games, and it's getting driven to the other side of the field. There's Jace tackling from the back end. Frying Saucer lined up with the shot, goes high and wide. Ernie says, I just want to play against Astral Aurora for bronze. Okay. I could have guessed those type of motivations, Ernie. But you know, we all have our reasons. Jace lays some fender on Moondog, but the damage has been done. A 2-goal lead here, and that will seal the deal for game 1. And Ham Fleshy joining us now says, "Go Worm people," which is kind of a bone-chilling image if you really want to take a moment to think about it. Moondog, 452, our game 1 MVP, 2 goals, 1 save, 10 shots total from Worm Gaming, and that'll do it. That's the recipe. That's the recipe right there. 6 saves for Astral Aurora. So, you know, they weren't slouching on defense by any means themselves. But just struggled on the offensive side of things as we head over to game number 2. And Wongus says they want the rematch, not because they're easier. And that Powerpuff Boys are OP. I saw them. I haven't casted them or seen them play, but I saw them in the bracket when I was putting it together. And you know, if we believe in underdogs and favorites, it does seem like it's headed that way. But Worm Gaming, they have to keep up this pace, keep up this momentum. They're not past Aurora quite yet. Another demo.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
Yazzie can't touch. Jen is right where he needs to be. Sends it over. Chase can't quite handle it. Great pinch. Cambam driving in. It's going the other way. Frying Saucer. His captain is in the middle. Can he read him? He takes his time. Maybe too much. They say no. Yazzie's on the board. Frying Saucer scared me here. And I just realized his name is Fry and Sauce Her. I'm not sure if I could take the time to enunciate that properly on the call-outs, but we'll see. Play-by-plays might be rough. Here's Yazzie, beats a second defender. Jace gets turned around. This might be trouble. The infield pass, and just a little wide.
Off the post!
And let's see what Worm Gaming looks like in game 2. So far, so good. They went down very early in game 1, but that one goal was pretty much it for Aurora. Credit to Worm Gaming's defense. But now the burden of proof, what a save!
Outstanding.
Is on Astral Aurora. Can they find a way to score against this very defensively stout Worm Gaming team? Rolls in and Yazzie's there. It's not only their ability to make the defensive touches, it's their rotations and positioning as well. Yazzie swoops in at the last minute to make that last save. And that is something...
You're not that guy, pal.
That is something that is just really, really frustrating as a shooter, as an opponent. And Moondog says, I'm not going anywhere. Game 1 MVP, but I'm here to stay.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
And JC says they got to wake up. They can do this. And I think I agree. I haven't... Worm Gaming, they're playing perfect Rocket League right now, very fundamental, but I've seen good games from Aurora, and they just got to play, you know, that much quicker, be that much smarter, and they could definitely walk away with the upset. But they're down 2 now, with about halfway through game number 2. What a shot! Jen, he will find a way to score. He was just fighting, battling. You know, someone look up the definition of tenacity, or you can watch Jen bonus inside play. He's able to find pay dirt one more time and cuts the lead in half. Yazzie tries to set up the inside pass. Jace against Moondog, and Moondog shadows well. Still on defense is Worm Gaming. Cam Bam is up, and she misses the target a little wide there. Jace to the backboard. Needs some help. Jen is in the neighborhood, maybe. And Moondog treats him to a 50. Maple says, on God, if Aurora drinks coffee, they're winning. Someone get them the Starbucks sponsorship. Jace serves it up, and Cam can't get to it. Jen trying to catch up, preserving boost. 98 to his name, and that's another goal. Pitch from Yazi. Moondog with the score, and they keep on trucking.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Worm Gaming is looking to break a lot of hearts here in the chat. The support for Aurora continues. You love to see it. But with the seconds that keep ticking off of this clock for game 2, the situation looks more and more dire. Trouble here, and Jace goes wide left. And Cam Bam throws it down the wall. Jace sends a shot, and what a shot it is! I've heard Jace get called juicy, and I kind of like that one for this shot. You love the speed, you love the positioning, and you love the placement. And Aurora is not out of this one yet. 47 seconds. 50 to the wall, down to the ceiling. Here comes Yazi. Jace goes from front post to back wall, beats Yazi. Driving to the corner, has to mind his boost, sends a demo, but Moondog is there. 30 seconds remaining. Cam Bam gets turned around. She's trying to cheat up a little bit. They're kind of running out of time as Aurora to play this straight up. They might have to press, be a little more aggressive than they'd like to, just based off of the situation. Yazi rolls it out. Moondog looking to waste time. Trouble there. He takes a big dunk. And Fry and Saucer is able to get what could be the final clear. And Worm Gaming takes game 2 as well. But if there's any silver lining for Astral Aurora, it's got to be the late comeback attempt, the momentum that they were able to pick up, the traction they got. And let's see if they can just turn in a full 5-minute game to get Worm Gaming thinking. We've seen it time and time again, chat. In these best of 7s, you have to do something. If you let the other team get comfortable by games 3 and 4 in their mind, they might think they own you. They might think they own you. They might just do whatever they want. They might get more creative themselves, more daring. Against the back wall. And Moondog is around. Driving through. That might be on target. Trouble. Bar down. They need to tap it in, and it does go in. Jen.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo. Ojo a Cristiano en el área, sigue Cristiano. ¡No!
And Astral Aurora, will take the lead once more. But as I was saying, they ended game 2 with a ton of momentum. Maybe even a game plan, maybe even an idea of what will work, a kind of strategy they can employ against this very solid Worm Gaming team who really just seems like they're ready to stretch their legs now. Down the sideline, Yazi's driving up to it. Cam Bam beats one. Looking for 2, and 1 is popped over her head, and she'll go back into rotation. Yazzie rolls back to Frying Saucer. Cam, look at the dribble. Gets robbed by Yazzie. Trouble on the orange side. A bump to Jin. And a 50 up to the ceiling. And Jace is going to test the defense there. Crossing into the field. Yazzie a little too early, but he saw the defender, wanted to try to get up quick. And Aurora's having a tough time dispelling this offensive sequence from Worm Gaming, but so far so good. Jace crosses midfield. Look at the reverse pressure, and a 50 will send it to the other side of the field. Frying Saucer beats, I think, the last person back, wanted a shot, and comes up empty-handed. Lays a bump down. Crossing 50. A high bouncer. People are having a hard time touching. And Worm Gaming is able to cut it off at midfield. But Astral Aurora, this isn't like game one. They've got this early lead and they're doing a fantastic job holding on to it. Moondog driving out of the corner. Cam Bam trying to get up the ceiling. Another demo. Why not? That's also something that's calmed down since game one. Ticking down to 2 minutes. Worm Gaming, let's see if there's any panic in them. Yazzie gets the beat, gets the rest of the dribble. Moondog was around.
Mathematical!
And Jace just got a little over eager, had some happy feet, some pitter patter on the shadow play. Can't blame him. But just like that, we are tied. Frying Saucer booms it over to the corner. I'm not sure if he wanted the shot there. Off the backboard, this is trouble. Jen is up. The ball is off the post, but it's in. Moondog has had at least a goal a game. And this one is right when they needed it to take another late lead for Worm Gaming, up 2-1 now. Still plenty of time for Aurora to make a comeback, but you hate to see it if you're an Aurora fan in a game where they mostly dominated. Cam Bam, she can fly. Fantastic read. Fantastic read on the touch. Fantastic read on the first defender. And Cam Bam gets in to tie it up for Aurora. 50. Moondog trying to be careful, but very dangerous there. Cam Bam left alone on defense. Yazzie on the infield, and a pass straight to Moondog.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
¡Ojo, Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡No!
What up, Hyper? Just trying to keep trucking along in this best of 7 semifinals here. Hope you're enjoying spring break, young man. Moondog is up to the back wall. 50s corner again. 60 seconds now, so we've seen a lot of gut, a lot of grit, a lot of determination from Aurora. But Worm Gaming just seems to be just a step ahead, just a bit too much. Another demo falls. '50 drops in. Moondog wants another one, and Jay says no. Under 60 seconds now. Down to Yazzie. Yazzie tips it down. What a redirect. Moondog. I said he's been averaging a goal a game, but this is at least his second hat trick. What a pass and what a shot. That play brought to you by Teamwork and Ball Cam. 41 seconds to go. Aurora, we're trying to circle the wagons, trying to make a comeback. Like I said, very gutsy performance against the #1 seed. Another demo.
Brutality.
But game number 3 may be in the books here, and Worm Gaming will be one step closer to a sweep in the semifinals. Aurora's down 3. Aurora, after this game, will likely need a reverse sweep to extend their season, extend their first place chances. They are the #4 seed, so they've had a successful season. It has to end somewhere for everyone but one. And maybe it's here. Frying Saucer. Big clear again. That should be the last one. As Jace pops it up to the ceiling, Moondog gets up. And we're down to the turf. Worm Gaming. We've said it, we said it. One game away from finishing this, as Moondog turns in another hat trick performance. 555 in the score box, and 5 shots from him alone. 11 shots total from Worm Gaming. And look at the other side, 3 saves from Astral Aurora, and it's the gap is just getting wider and wider as we go through the series. But Worm Gaming needs to prove it at least one more time here. And we'll see what Aurora has in store for us. Jen, a little slow to ready up. We're going to take the full intermission here. And let's see, this might be their first, rather their last game in the playoffs. As we were talking about in the chat earlier in the pregame, loser does go to the bronze match. Which is a little something. You can still hit the podium, but ultimately your main goal is done for the season. And here we are, 0-0. And this is what I'm saying, is this will be Astral Aurora's best chance to put some distance between them and Worm Gaming. We've seen them have leads. We've seen them hang on. We haven't seen them maintain it. We haven't seen them build on a lead. We haven't seen them lead by 2. And this is just going to be their best chance. Once you're in a hole, once you're down a goal or 2, or of course even 3, you've made the work that much harder. So let's see if they can clamp down here and make the most of the opportunity. Great pass, great shot!
Outstanding.
And it gets to a point where you really just have to tip your cap to Worm Gaming. Back-to-back saves from Frying Saucer. And we stay 0-0, and that's the kind of well-rounded gameplay that we've seen from Worm Gaming. They can hurt you on offense. They're tough to score on when they're on defense. And you really have to respect them in all phases. But we stay 0-0. Now here's Jace. Can't beat the last man back. It's Frying Saucer, who has been just lights out on defense here in game 4. Match point for Worm Gaming. Let's see how they handle the pressure. They already have a few playoff wins under their belt, so pressure might not mean much to them. But I have seen teams biff it in the past and really break the game and lose a few. So this still could go either way. Yazzie drops it down. This might be trouble. Moondog gets up. You don't want to get Moondog started early. Frying Saucer pops up one, goes to double. He wasn't challenged, and he's in. Frying Saucer. What a solo play.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Jen and Cam Bam were there in the vicinity, but an awkward initial touch from Frying Saucer, and he's able to double up and get the goal, and Worm Gaming will take the first lead. And as I've kind of alluded to, comebacks haven't been Astral Aurora's strong suit in this series. And we'll see if that trend continues. Down 1-2-20. And I think we had an own goal here. Frying Saucer just sends one over, tests the defense. I didn't see who that was. I think it was Cam Bam. Goes up to make the touch out. I'm not sure if it was on target, but Worm Gaming looks like they have the lead and they're not going to let it go, as they're still up by 2. Jace drops it down. Out across the field. Moondog swinging around, and Cam Bam sends it out from the corner. Great defense there from her. Off the backboard, and Moondog is in. That's his quote. You cannot keep this man from the goal. He's going to find a way. He's going to sniff it out.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
And he's going to get paid. Easy Bizzle. Cam Bam is back, but contrary to the last time she was on the channel, it's not going too well for her and her squad. Down 3-0, both in Game 4 and the series, with a minute 40 left now. Jen, 50. Down, Moondog is around. Frying Saucer will double commit. Cam gets dunked, but it seems like a stay of execution for Aurora. Yazi gets up. Nice car control there in the air. And Cam Bam will get robbed. Frying Saucer saw an opportunity and took it. Wanted to survey the field. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. Once you let the other team get comfortable, they're gonna start to pick on you a little bit. They're gonna get in your face. They're gonna play with the confidence of a team that's won 3 in a row, that's 3-0 against you in the current game, and they're gonna be pedal to the metal. Here's Jace trying to make him pay on that aggression, and he cannot do it.
Off the post!
And it is well defended by Worm Gaming. Touch here, and Wunga says, battle of the undefeated teams next week. Radiant Slime versus Worm Gaming. And Jace is gonna take crossing. Jace is gonna take some momentum with him into that bronze matchup next week. But Aurora still down by 3 with not much time at all. This is going to waterfall. This is going to be trouble. They got to address it. Banging around the post.
Off the post!
And Yazi and Frying Saucer can't get it done. Half a minute remaining. Moondog turns around. He wants some more. Almost gets it. 20 seconds left now. Yazi wants one. Bar down. It'll sneak in. Maybe. Frying Saucer makes it happen. And that will be it. 8 seconds remaining. Virtually impossible. And we will be speaking to Yazi in the post-game interview. Just get his thoughts, his take on the matchup, both tonight and what he's got to look for next week. And Worm Gaming, congrats to them. And GG's to Astral Aurora. Thank you, chat. Tons of fun. Feel free to stay for the interview here as we get to pick Yazi's brain. All right, calling out to Yazi now. Appreciate the love from everybody. Let's hear what Yazi has to say here. Yazi. If you're talking, I can't hear you. Are you able to hear me, at least?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the interview. Appreciate you letting me cast as well. Congratulations to you. Not an easy feat in IGL, but you're advancing to the finals. How you guys feeling?
We're feeling really good. This is definitely the goal we had in mind when we started the season.
Definitely.
We've gotten to a championship a couple seasons ago and didn't get the result we wanted, so we're looking for redemption this time around.
It stings. People don't really understand it. It's a very special feeling. You'd almost feel better, going to the bronze match and then winning there, because you end the season on a win. But second place, it's an interesting feeling. Like, it doesn't even feel like you got second, like you got anything really.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely think we're playing with that chip on our shoulder and showing a lot of adversity this season. So
was that the season prior? You said a few circuits ago.
It was 2 circuits ago.
Oh, 2. Okay. So
yeah.
Did you guys play last season and just didn't have the same level of success, or what was going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, last season we got knocked out in the first week of playoffs. So, it's all just built up into this season. We were able to go 6-0 for the regular season, and we got our eyes set on that championship, and we're all looking forward to it.
Right. Okay. So you're talking about the chip on your shoulder, but that's for 2 straight seasons, and maybe that season in before just kind of accentuated it. It just accentuated that feeling. So what was the off season like? In between last one to this one, was there extra practice? Extra scrimmages, extra hours, or what were you guys up to?
Yeah. I mean, we usually try to go competitive grinds every week. We've been playing together for a long time, honestly, since the game came out, and we all know each other in real life. So the chemistry is definitely there, and I think individually everyone put a little extra work in this time around, and I think it's really starting to show on the field for
Definitely. So let's go to tonight's matchup. It was closer, than the sweep leads on. There was definitely some close moments. They were able to get some early leads on you guys. So what were you seeing from Aurora as a whole, the whole series?
Yeah, no, honestly, this series is a lot closer than what the final result shows. So shout out to Aurora. They really played hard against us. I felt like they were right there with the challenges. Like, sometimes we would just get trapped in our zone, and it would lead to those opening goals, and we really had to battle back a couple times there.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, they kept you guys honest. I'm not sure here. Let me do a quick recap. So you guys had a 5-game series last week.
Yeah,
against Cougars.
Last week, the Cougars, they had us down 2-1. So was just, I think that comeback really sparked, that fire in us, and
probably
take that to game 5. So
yeah, I talk about it often with undefeated teams or people who beat undefeated teams is, if you lack that challenge throughout the season and you haven't lost a series, you don't really know where your mind will go in those situations. And, you know, sometimes the number 1 seed or any undefeated will get like gut checked, you know, in the playoffs, because they're all good teams here, obviously. So that might have been it for you guys. You know, you go down 2-1 in the series, and then you find out, you know, what you're really made of, you know, when it's not so easy. And maybe you'll ride that wave.
Yeah, no, for sure. Our one teammate, he was actually sitting out for this one tonight, but he keeps us humble. You know, tells us to act like it's 0-0, no matter, you know, what series or what game in the series it is, what the score is.
Smart.
So
yeah, I was wondering.
Because,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, I was just saying, just because, you know, we were able to go 6-0 in the regular season doesn't mean anything when playoffs start.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Like, you get the higher seed, but then, you know, you go to quarterfinals, and now you go to semis, and, you know, the competition is just going to get stiffer and stiffer. So yeah, great tonight. I see it in you. I like that humble approach, that mentality. That's really the best way to go about it. I was wondering how you guys would handle game 4. I was wondering, and it was, you know, just more of the same for you guys. You know, you stayed focused, you stayed consistent, and you know, now you're here. According to the chat, the finals matchup's already decided. It's going to be the number 1 versus the number 2, which is very rare. People will be surprised at how rare that actually happens in the finals. Usually there's some form of upset. But apparently Radiant Slime is undefeated as well, so it'll be you two there, and that should be a huge matchup for you guys. Do you do any scouting for those kind of big games?
Yeah, we do try to keep an eye out for, you know, not try to get too far ahead of it ourselves.
No,
you know,
you're right.
But I actually did take a peek at Radiant Slime, and I think it was the Powerpuff Boys they played.
Yes, yeah, they did.
I think it was a 7-game series, so I know they're coming off a big series win.
Okay.
So I know they're probably itching to get this championship underway too. So we're really looking forward to the matchup.
Wow, good division here then. Sounds like. So yeah, the bronze match might be crazy. The finals looks pretty good as well. I think the last thing before we go is who we giving the game ball to tonight. Who we got for series MVP?
I usually, you know, I like to split it up between the team. Honestly, I think everyone showed up tonight, but since he pulled the hat trick out in game 4, I got to give it to Fry and Saucer.
Yeah, it's really strong. It's, you know, that's the way to shut it down. You know, just, you know, really just put your foot on the throat, smell blood in the water, and twist the knife, nail in the coffin, whatever idiom or euphemism you want. That's how you do it. So I like that. I like that pick. But you have the floor, sir. Any shout outs, any plugs you have, or anything else you wanna talk about? Feel free, please.
Yeah, definitely shout out to my teammates. Shout out to Astral for a hard fought series.
Yep.
Shout out to all the support I know we were getting in the chat, putting Worm Gaming on the map. And shout out to all the streamers. Fury, thank you so much for streaming, giving us the hype. I mean, making us feel like actual Rocket League pros. It wouldn't feel the same without the streamers, that's for sure.
No, I appreciate that. You know, this is hype. IGL's dope, man. I mean, it's at our level. Like, you know, you guys, 2 seasons ago, you go to finals, you don't get it done, and people don't really understand like what a sinking feeling it is when you lose, and what a great feeling it is when you win. And people don't really understand until they compete in IGL and just how hard it is. You know, all we get is like the little digital trophy and the bragging rights, but man, is it a challenge.
Yeah, it means something, you know, to everyone who's competing in IGL. And it's awesome to be able to, you know, be a part of this type of gaming community. For sure. Anything else from you? No, that's everything. Thank you again, man. We appreciate you casting for us.
Yeah, definitely. Good luck next week.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah, peace. All right, Yazi. Good talking to Yazi. Support, he says. All right, Chad. That's it for me tonight. Just the one off. Who we got? Pasca. Go with Pasca.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.